Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house. And today I've got the TRM Neutron here with me for a review. But hey, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this content. So let's check out the size before jumping into the look, the sound, and the feel of this guy, because this is a smaller knife, measuring in at 7 inches. Overall, with a 3-inch long blade, a little bit less cutting edge, and I would say kind of like 4 inches long handle. But let's see how this compares to some of the usual suspects. Here, for example, you've got the Ontario Rat number 2, and here you've got the Ontario Rat number 1. So basically this is same size as the Ontario Rat number 2, but yeah, a little bit smaller than the one. This is a Spyderco Para 3, and I would say it's a little bit smaller than this guy. And you guessed it, it's much smaller than the Spyderco Para Military 2. Also, another couple options. We've got the Chris Reeve knives, large regular Sebenza, and you've got right over here the Chris Reeve knives, small regular Sebenza, which is much more comparable, as you can see, probably just a little bit smaller than that. So also it's a little bit smaller than the Shirogorov Neon Zero, and of course is much smaller than the Shirogorov F95R Slim. And another couple options I'm gonna show you here. We've got the Ferrum Forge Drop Collaboration Buck or Buccaneer, and a little one going on in the house. We've got the CVV Meccan in a black Damascus, and let me show you, oh, of course, how could I forget the TRM Atom over here, of course, another couple. I'm gonna show you this guy because I love this one. Look at this milling going on. I mean, just crazy. Koenig Knives Arius Generation 4 Style 55. Let me show you some carbon fiber goodness, since we have this carbon fiber liner lock here. Another carbon fiber liner lock with some Zirk bolsters. This is the Custom Knife Factory Philippe Georget designed 520, and another another carbon fiber goodness is right over here. Hinder Knives XM18, 3.5 inch long. Something huge is carbon fiber. It's shredded, not like that. This is Alutex, not carbon fiber. This is the Assassin Knives Argo, and then what else? Another pretty cool carbon fiber liner lock, Shirogorov F3NS. And alright, I'm gonna show you another carbon fiber going on. This is Trevor Berger Custom LEXK plus nice C-Tech and carbon fiber right over there. And that is it, guys. I'm not gonna show you anything else because it's enough. I mean, you get the idea. This is a small knife. It's carbon fiber, really cool design, actually nice and matte finish. Liner lock, stainless steel liners. You've got 3 standoffs going on. Very slim. Look at that. That's a slim one. This, by the way, is just a Benchmade clip. This is not the original one, and it's contributing to increase the thickness of this guy. But yeah, I mean, this is slim, and there's a downside to the slimness of this one. But let's check it out first. From the look point of view, you've got nice liners, of course. There's no skeletonization because they're already so thin, and the scales are really cool. I like the dual tone, the blue and the black of the carbon fiber going on. The hardware is flush with the scales, which I really love. It's sleek, guys. You can't say anything against the sleekness and the slimness of this little fella over here. No lanyard hole option. Lock release relief is much less than the Atom. Of course, it's a little bit different. There's still some jimping going on in the liner, but it's I mean, it's doable, but not as nice as the Atom. You've got The normal clip is just not deep carry as this one. Is just like a slab, very, very like bent metal. So it's nothing like crazy. I prefer this guy over here. Of course, you've got a very, very straightforward disassembly for this one. The pivot is spinning, so you might need 2 sets of T10 Torx bit screw and 1 T6 for the handle screws. You've got this pocket clip, which is reversible. You can put it also on this side, which is very good, but it's going to be only tip-up carry. Of course, you've got this pretty cool blade, which is 20 CV, made in USA. You've got your logo going on over here, and I actually appreciate, like, you see how this line is sweeping down, and it's consistent with the handle. It just follows like this kind of curve, which is very, very pleasant. And you've got basically 50% belly and straight edge up to the sharpening choil, and look how thin this the blade behind the edge is. Very, very thin stock. Look at that, super slicer, or like a flat grind with a nice, I think this is like a kind of like a bead blast, almost like a very, very fine stonewash medium going on for this blade. Very nicely recessed plunge grind to leave the exposed. Look at this, how thin this blade is. This is like laser cut kind of thing. 3 Rivers logo on this side, and just TRM USA 20 CV on the other side. Double thumb studs. I just added a couple of wide O-rings because I think it just looks cool, and also it helps with finger soreness when you, because I mean it's not a flipper, so you're gonna have to deploy it like that only. So blade looks good, checks out. It's a slicer for sure. From the sound department, you've got to be kidding me, right? What is this sound? This is a sound that comes from a bigger knife, and when you close it, of course, it's like kind of inaudible. There's just almost silent, super soft, super sweet and mellow. But when you open it, it's like loud. I mean, not super loud, but this is a small knife, so you wouldn't expect this kind of noise coming out of a small package like this. So really, really cool. This guy weighs in, it's very light in the pocket. This guy weighs in 2.5 ounces, so super, super light, guys. I mean, it's you can't almost feel this guy in the pocket. No hot spots in the hand, absolutely zero sharp edges. There's no jimping going on except for the lock bar over here. Grip is good. You have a little bit of cutout here for the finger just to do like this, and it feels good, I have to say. It's not like a super strong the feeling you receive from this guy, because it's slim, it's thin, it's light, and the only issue that I have is this. You've got some flex, because the standoffs are much recessed from the pivot, and yeah, these liners are thin, and on this side even more. Look at that. You can just squeeze it. So it's not going to translate into something like sturdy or extremely robust in your hand. It's going to be meant for light tasks like cutting food, or just like light duty things you're going to employ this with. So don't go batoning with this guy, because probably, yeah, you're not going to be that happy. But it's well put together. I mean, there's no blade play. The blade is kind of like a little bit off center. I mean, not that much, but it's, you can see it a little bit favoring this side. It's overall build construction of a good quality, I would say. Balanced, nice. This clip I prefer much to the original one. Deployment speed is just fantastic, guys. I mean, this is fast. This is running on washers, super smooth. If you install the O-rings, it's not gonna give you any finger soreness whatsoever. Detent strength is on the medium light side. No way you're gonna be able to touch the tip of the blade right here, because it's nicely recessed, and it feels actually good in the hand. It's smooth, no rattling when shaken, so it's put together nicely. The nicest factor is the smoothness, because yeah, This is beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling, I have to say. Really, really cool. Zero lock stick. The lock release is pretty easy to access right over here. There's no detent ball wrap, but I don't really feel the need of it because stock thickness is really, really thin. The blade, the detent ball is very small, so it's not fastidious in any ways. Release the lock bar and boom, you got a nice free fall action going on. No guillotine effect. You just gotta wiggle a little bit the handle in order for the blade to get in the closed position. But I mean, overall it's a pretty cool little knife. Very good, like as an office carry. Light, slim, very, very unobtrusive and not scary in any ways. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.